Over their rival Spurs into the top four, 25 points. Burnley still sitting pretty good though in 7th. Don't forget City play Huddersfield very, very soon on Sportsnet World. They could be 8 points clear once again. Some controversy yet again for the third straight game between these two teams. It's a simple question, Danny. Was it a penalty late?
I think it's a real brave decision from the referee, but only the referee, I feel, could see it clearly and close up to see the actual action happening. Even when you see it on camera, and it's still 50-50 to us. I think Ramsey sells it very well, but there's a clear two hands on the back of him as well. And when I first saw it, I thought it was a clear penalty, but it doesn't seem like he's getting to the ball. And I think the referee, as you said, he's seen the action happening 3 or 4 seconds before we can see it clearly. And there you see Ramsey selling it very well, diving like he's going into the swimming pool. I don't know if he's actually going to get onto the header, but in the last minute of the game, incredible coincidence that the last 3 games between these two teams have been decided by an extra time goal by Arsenal. And as I said, Craig, it's a brave decision from the referee. Is it a big club, a little club call as well?
I know. I honestly think that the ball was unplayable for Ramsey. He came over top of his head. There was some contact. There's close contact all the time. And let's face it, there is physical. You get that situation sometimes. And I think Ramsey just thought, I'm going to go down, try to sell it. Tarkowski definitely had his hands on him. Tough decision for the referee. A brave decision by the referee, I guess you could say, but one that I thought was a little bit harsh.
But if it happens outside of the box, it's a clear foul. The referee gives it. So I think we have to stick by the rules. The referee has seen that it's a push, because if it happens outside the box in a midfield tussle and there's 2 hands on the back of a player, he gives a foul. So a brave decision, but a clear decision in the end I think he had to make, and he's given it. It just, unfortunately for Burnley, happens in the last minute where they were pretty sound defensively all game.
Although there was a call earlier in the game, Brady on Bellerin as well, that could have been called for a penalty, and it wasn't, so perhaps a make-up call.
Yeah, I didn't really believe that was, I didn't see that as a penalty myself. I mean, it was tight, and in football you do get decisions, obviously it's tight and there's not a ton of scoring, so these decisions become magnified in a tight match like that. And I feel sorry for Burnley, because they really did a great job defending, and I even think Sean Dyche made some great substitutions that were very positive and didn't send a message to his team like Klopp yesterday that we're going to defend and take the point. We're going to go and actually try to win the game. So credit them for doing that. They held Arsenal for a long period of time and were unfortunate to get something from the game.
And we do question Arsenal's character as well, don't we? Yet they held in there, and they end up getting 3 huge points back in the top 4. So we should give credit to Arsenal here, no matter how controversial.
Big win for them. That's their 8th straight win against Burnley as well. So we know Burnley have been so good lately, especially in the last 2 years, especially at home as well. So for Arsenal to get 2 wins there consecutively away at Turf Moor, which is a difficult place to go, shows their mentality, their character is definitely improving. I still think that they didn't play to the best of their abilities today. They were in 3rd gear for most part. They lacked urgency at times. They were very predictable with their play, and they got that penalty decision which gave them the 3 points on the road last minute. So a little bit of luck, do you say? But pretty key to that.
And for Burnley, let's face it, 22 points in the top half of the table, looking pretty good right now. They're nowhere near this mess at the moment, and it is just that, a mess. The battle to avoid relegation, just 13 games in, of course, but you could say pretty much all those teams in the bottom half are wary of dropping into the fight. Crystal Palace, of course, coming off a win as well. Some believe they might actually get out of that.